What does Death Knight actually get from the new expansion? We can look. They get Threads of Despair, which is actually a very strong card, but you don't really play it anywhere. Silk Stitching, which probably goes in even Death Knight, just does. Then a bunch of rainbow bad cards. So I think I'm just going to do even Death Knight again. Silk Stitching. Probably just do triple Unholy. Excuse me. And if we're doing triple Unholy, that means we're going to want Faldiers, good card. Plague Strike. I can't run these cards anymore because they got fucking buffed. Brave Strength. I wish it would just not show all runes. Huh? 6 and 8, please. There we go. Primus. And I guess nothing else. I'll put Stitch and Stew because he's a new card. Where's Down with the Ship? You want that? Oh, and Mining Casualties. Alright. So now I'm going to want... I could run Sing-Along Body because it's a new card. But yeah, let's put it in. It's new. And again... Infuse. Put all the infuse cards. Astalor. I'm gonna want Marrowgar as well. What am I missing? 5 cards. Some people like to run Flint. I could do that. Yeah, he's right here, Flint. Oh, and then Greedy Partners for sure. As well, I could run Gold Panner. But I don't think you really want Gold Panner, right? ETC for Sticky Finger? Yeah, I'm not putting that in my deck. This is awkward. Why can't I remember what else you run? I mean, this deck can run just like pretty decent legendaries. I guess I'll just run Okani and ETC. E dot E. ETC for Cold Feet. Radio. Lotheb. And I could run Magatha. Alright, that's even Death Knight down. This is probably not the best possible list you can run. You definitely don't want to have like Dr. Stitch and Stew in your deck. I don't think Sing-Along Buddy is that good, but everything else is pretty standard. I do think you'll want to be running Silk Stitching as a new card for this deck. Now, for Demon Hunter, the only thing you're playing is Questline. So you just put in that, you put in Walloper, Ogre, what is it called? I don't know, I forget what it's called. The 7-mana Ogre. Firebound Brute. You run the new Giant. New Playhouse Giant. Then you just run every card that says draw, right? Draw. So, first, you definitely run double sigils, because they got buffed to stack, which is really good. So obviously sigils. A lot of people run Glaive Tar. A lot of people run Glide. think you run anything below that. So, Spectral Sight, Sigil Runner, one Consume Magic, Mana Burn, what else? I have Mana Burn, right? Yeah, okay, so I need Gaslight, Togwaggle. So you're also going to want, what is it, Fierce Outrider. Let's find that. Fierce Outrider. Fellow. Philosophy. Actually, let's only do one glide, and then put Illidari Studies in. So you have 2 new cards in Playhouse Giant compared to some older lists. However, you aren't really running Sigil of Alacrity that much anymore, but now the fact that you can stack them because of the Sigil changes, you definitely want to be running this card. It's way too good to not. Alright, for Druid, they got all the spell damage cards this expansion, right? Huh? Spell damage cards, so of course, you gotta play Spell Damage Druid. Magical Dollhouse, Bottomless Toy Chest, Sparkling File, Woodland Wonders are all really good cards. The rest don't really matter. So look at wild cards. When you think of Spell Damage Druid, you automatically think of cheap card draw, Lightning Bloom, Moonfire. Could run Bio Project. I'm not really too big on that. Let's see, Moonbeam for sure. I like Nature Studies, so I think I'm going to put it in because it gives you spells and it gives you discounts. What else? Keep scrolling. You could run... You definitely want Gift. Then Lunar and Solar Eclipse. You could run Moonlit Guidance. I'm not sure if it's better than anything else. I'll come back to it if I can't think of anything. Solar Eclipse. Then you want Trickster. For sure. What is it? Fungal Fortunes is your best draw card for 3 mana, draw 3. And then, what am I missing? Swipe. There it is. I think this is the exact list I put together originally for this concept. I mean, Swipe at 3 mana, Woodland Wonders. If you what you can do is, on 1, you can play Magical Dollhouse. On 2, you can play Lifebinder's Gift with Woodland Wonders and Swipe in hand. It'll make Swipe cost 2, and it'll make Woodland Wonders cost 1, and they can play them both on turn 3 into aggro, and that's actually very good. Definitely something that's worthwhile testing. So, yeah. I think this is definitely what you're going to be wanting to play that's new for Druid. Obviously, I don't even think it's better than just, Reno Dragon Druid. I think that's still just better, but, it is what it is. So, since we're getting to Hunter, a class that I can actually, flex and experiment on, because I actually know the class a lot better than all the other ones, I think I'm still just going to do Beast Hunter. Yeah, I know it's sad, but it's just by far the best one. Let's see. You want a Timberwolf, you want a Wolpertinger. I don't really care about Razor Maul, to be honest. I'm not sure if Fetch is actually that great. I know it's a fun card and I want to play it, but Jungle Gym, I'll throw 1 Fetch in just for fun. There's Buzzard. Dreadscale. Harpoon Gun. You can run Master's Call. I don't think it's worth it. And then keep scrolling, keep scrolling. Where's Tundra Rhino? Tundra Rhino. I don't think you actually need to run Tavish if you're running a more aggressive build. Actually, I forgot about Messenger Buzzard. Where is it? Messenger Buzzard. All right. Then you want like Pelican Diver. Oops. Great card. Tremors. Then you need Pack Mule. So you can run RC Remote. I don't know. I don't think it's going to be better than just like a regular list. Yeah, Shadehound is usually for doing Heart, and I don't really want to do Heart. I mean, I guess you probably can. It's probably still better. Yeah, just like double Shadehound, Hydra, Heart. And then your new cards are nothing, nothing, nothing. Then you get to 2 Jungle Gym, 1 Fetch. It's definitely something you can do. I don't know if this is going to be like an optimal build. I think Bunny Stomper builds are okay. They're a lot better than I actually initially anticipated them to be. So there is that, but I think that Jungle Gym is just too powerful not to run. Dude, Canvasaur sucks. This card's so bad. Like, give each other friendly beast a random bonus effect is so bad because, like, when you play it, sometimes you just hit like fucking rush on all your minions and then you want to die because it's completely and utterly useless. I think that just doing it like this is better, especially because now you can tutor Heart, so it is a little bit better than before because of Fetch. Tremors and Serpent Bloom as well, but Jungle Gym is so good. There's a world where I think Jungle Gym Acid Maw is probably good enough for Beast Hunter, but you know. So Mage got like literally 0 playable cards this expansion, right? Look at these. I guess Khadgar. I think I'm just gonna fucking import a Crest Mage list, dude. 1 second. Wow, look at this Mage deck I built. Oh my gosh, wow. It definitely wasn't the first one I saw on the website. Why is it 29 out of 30? What is missing? It's Reno that was missing. Wow, oh my gosh, look at this mage deck I made. Oh my gosh, now I just go through, I scroll all the way to the top. What cards do I think are bad? Arcane Artificer? Yep, that's probably the worst card. Then I do this. Khadgar. Hello? Website? Load? Puzzle Master. Oh my gosh, I made a new deck. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, Mage definitely got new and exciting cards to look forward to this expansion. Oh my gosh, whoa. Puzzle Master Khadgar and deck copy, and I'm done with Mage. Alright, Paladin. I think you still just do showdown shenanigans. Beam. Website. Prismatic Beam. Aura. Deputy Aura. No, not Resistance. Well, Resistance is pretty good. Crusader's Aura. Ziliax. This one. Then, if I close that, open you. I get to pick what Ziliax I want. I wonder which one I pick. I like this one. I like all of them, actually. They're all pretty cool. I'm going to do this one because it is going to be a Haywire. Haywire ticking. It costs 0 mana for a 0 mana 5/7 when you play Showdown. Seems pretty good, if you ask me. What else does Paladin actually like to do in this video game? Accidentally put Prismatic Lens in and not Prismatic Beam. That's funny. Keeper Strength is still nerfed. Wait, right? Was Keeper Strength reverted? I don't think it was. Can't tell what expansion that's from. I think it's from Titans, so I don't think it was. Mining Casualties is a really powerful card. Shroomskavate. That was weird. Why are the Paladin cards just like not in order? I don't like this. Can they like go in order? No? Okay. I don't understand why they're like this. It's kind of really weird. Alright, let's do Call to Arms. Yadrin. Light Blade. Kotori. 10 mana spell, even though it got fucking nerfed and not reverted for some reason. Don't know why this card wasn't reverted. It's kind of really fucking annoying. Crab. What's the 1 mana card? I mean, I guess I should look at 2 as well. I want Silverwing. Why you're not showing me 1 mana? Why does this website have to suck so fucking much? Fuck, dude. Okay, Righteous Protector, Conviction. This is why I don't like Call to Arms, because I can't run my best card. My fucking 1 mana draw 1 card. Alright. I want Keeper Strength, but man. 5 mana. I need to draw cards, right? Draw. I mean, I have you, but Hand of it all. I like Solemn Vigil in decks like this with Showdown Prismatic Beam. I like it a lot because it costs 0 mana. So I'm going to put it in. Alright, sweet. And that's Paladin. This definitely isn't the best way to build it, but it's not the worst. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 minions to tutor. And then I have Showdown. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, sweet. So for Priest, I have a lot of directions I can go in. I can go, like, new dragon stuff. I could go Miracle. Let's look at the new cards. Nope, these are not Wizwings Workshop cards. These are Scholomance cards. Come on, website. Okay. Look at the new cards. There's, like, not actually very much interesting. I'm not going to lie. So I think I'm just going to do Reno Priest. It's definitely the easiest to do, and it runs the most new cards. And by that I mean 2. Reno Priest in Wild is a tempo deck, so you like to run cards like that say cost opponent's no, is that what it's called? Opponents, is that what it is? Okay, yeah, that's a good way to look for it. You want to say cards that make your opponent's cards worse. Cult Neophyte, Forensic Duster, I guess Razor Scale wouldn't be on there. You know what? Why did I look it up like that? Speaker, Stomper, Lotheb, Razor Scale, Okani. Then you got ETC, Raised Dead, Void, Touched Attendant. And then I think putting Anduin in your ETC is fine, because if people run Hero Power Hate, then you can get Anduin back, like if they do Thinly Grizzled Wizard. It's not super likely, but they could do it. Yeah, the new Razor card's definitely great. Then you have all shadow spells, so let me think. All right. You're definitely going to want Needle. Have Void Touched. The duplicate cards. Raza. I like Murzon. I do, but it's not very good. It's just fun. Zeph, Reno. You don't really need to run anything more expensive than this now that you have like these kind of cards. So let's see. Let's look at shadow spells. None of you. You could run Deafen, it's pretty good. You could run Mindseer, it's not the worst thing ever. I'm not going to. I don't think. You want Seance. Shadow Vision's pretty good. Actually, no, I am going to run Mindseer. I like the card a lot. Lets you play more aggressive in this deck, which it kind of needs to. And then, where's Hysteria? Did I hit? Where the fuck is Hysteria? Am I, like, blind? It's just not here, right? No, it's just not here. Okay. Don't know why it wasn't, but it just wasn't. You can run Mass Hysteria. It's just not as good. You definitely want Spawn of Shadows. Oops. Astalor. Magatha. How many spells do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's probably good. I do want... I want Mind Blast. I think Mind Blast is too fun not to run. Oh, you definitely want Cathedral. It's such a fucking strong card. I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of stretching for cards that I feel like I've missed for some reason. Okay. Dude, why can't I remember, like, the few good cards? I mean, I'm not gonna lie, there are some really bad cards you can't run. Oh, I need Najak, and I need... Oh, what is her name? It's the 2-mana legendary. Where is she? Serena Bloodfeather. How many cards do I have in my deck? 27? Okay, let's just look at legendaries, because usually that is what it ends up being, is just a bunch of legendaries. See if I forgot anything. Oh, good. Yeah, good thing I checked that, because I need Benedictus on my Shadow Freeze. I can run Amanthul, but I don't really think it's better than anything else. I don't think that you want to be running the more expensive legendaries anymore. I just don't think it's better. You can also run new Ziliax. It's probably worth it. Let's do that. I think for this kind of deck, you want a more defensive Ziliax, so you want Perfect and Ticking, and then, I don't know, let's do the Ticking module, because it's cool. Yeah, you definitely want something like this. What am I missing? Do I have Astalor? I have Astalor. I feel like I'm just missing something incredibly obvious that I can't remember. I have both Razas, right? Yeah. Huh. I don't really care for needle. Oh, actually, I have one needle. What am I talking about? What am I missing? This is fucking annoying. Dude, of course I'm fucking missing Greedy Partner. Always missing Greedy Partner. This card's so broken, especially because it lets you do more on your Raza turns. And I have one, two, three. I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 2-drops. Yeah, I'll be able to go off just fine. I'm not gonna lie. I actually think Mind Seer is worse than Miracle Salesman. I think you're right. That I want like another 1-drop. I think that should be it though for Shadow Priest or like Reno Priest. I think because you want to play more aggressive as Reno Priest, so I think you do want to play a list like this. So for Rogue, I'm gonna do Miracle Rogue because it's probably going to be the best Rogue deck aside from fucking Mind Rogue, and I don't want to make a Mind Rogue deck. So Coin, Prep, Shadow Demise, Shadow Step, Breakdance, Dig for Treasure is the new card. Door Shadows, Ghostly Strike, Gear Shift, Gone Fishing. Man, this deck is so hard to build. Prize Plunderer, Secret Passage. 2 mana. What else is there? Where are the playable cards? Since when does this cost 2? You could run Bone Spike, but most people don't. Swindle. Is Swindle the only 2 mana card you run this deck? I don't remember it being that. Okay. So then you want Arcane. Lotheb. Edwin. And Mailbox. Hello? And I think this is pretty much what you're doing every single time, right? Am I missing anything? Let me look, actually. I don't think I'm missing anything. So, like, the new Giant, you're not drawing 20 cards before, like, turn 5, which is not good. Like, even if you... 2, this doesn't draw cards. 1, 1. I guess 3, technically, but, like, 1s. You're drawing a lot of 1s. And then, like, Stenographer and, like, those kind of cards, those want you to play a lot of cards in 1 turn, which this deck doesn't do. Like, you're not actually able to play 7 cards in 1 turn with this deck, usually. So for Shaman, what did they get, even, that matters? They got... I'm building fucking Big Shaman. Of course I'm building Big Shaman. Okay. Let's do Glug. Muck. Neptulon. What's the name of the 8-mana legendary elemental beast guy? That's Taunt. I'll be able to find it. I just don't know what it's called. Not even. It's the other horse. Thunderbringer. And Walking Mountain. Those are the cards you want. Then you have Gavel. Reincarnate. Gavel, Reincarnate, Eureka, Ancestor. Then let's just go down the list of good cards. Scalding Geyser. I think you still run Schooling because it's just so fucking powerful. So you want Rockbiter. Rock. Gives your 3 attack for your Wind Fury on Epsilon. Ancestral. Elemental. Destruction. What else was it? Then I guess you can run Ancestral Knowledge. Some lists don't run Schooling. I think Schooling's too good not to run. This card, like, it's the only way you actually can like survive early enough usually, because your stuff is typically turn 4, and you could just die if you low roll. Like, if you roll Neptulon on like a really wide board, sometimes you just lose. Obviously, you're not always rolling Neptulon, but sometimes you hit Thunderbringer into Glug fucking Walking Mountain and you just win. But I think this is pretty good for Shaman. This card is so disgusting. Baking Soda Volcano and Fairy Tale Fortress. Like, people are really, really worried that this is going to be the best deck in the game when it comes out. But it's just going to be really worrying. Anyway, this is probably what you're running for Shaman. I'll post this one with all the rest. I'm not a big fan of Eureka. It seems a little too slow, but I mean, it'll eventually get phased out, probably after the next round of big Shaman support, to be honest. So, Warlock got all these, like, big demon cards, but I think they're fucking terrible, so I'm going to do Even Warlock, because I think Even Warlock is funny. Table Flip is a pretty good card, though, so I don't think you run any of these. Do you? I don't know if you run Endgame, but you might. I'll probably come back to it. So for Even Warlock, you want a bunch of giants, like Mountain Giant, Molten Giant. Localar is really good. Knoll, of course. Then you'll probably want things like a Raise Dead, obviously Gen. Um, what are the like super obvious? Sargeras? Fucking no, dude. Come on. Yeah, you want like a Gigafin package. A Netheron. Battlegrounds. Battlemaster. Defile. Soulrend is a card you can run. I'm not a big fan anymore, to be honest. Dark Bomb. Does Dark Bomb draw a table flip? It does. I think you want Dark Bomb. What's the other spell that like does it? Drain Soul. Do you want to copy? I don't think it works well enough. I think that's just not worth it. Then you run like Cold Neophyte, Speaker Stomper. Okani is pretty good. Then am I missing anything like really glaring? Arson Accusation's not the worst. Crescendo is not the worst. It's not actually that great. Thornveil Tentacle is pretty decent. Shadow Blast. I guess. Oh, Demonic Assault, obviously. Yeah, this is probably the best you're gonna get for even Warlock in today's game. Dark Bomb drawing Table Flip is so good. It's just, oops, Table Flip is so good because it draws a Shadow spell. I think it's worth running. Also draws Defile and Raise Dead and Drain Soul, so it's not just like a one. I don't think you need to run ETC. You usually are running ETC if you want like a 5-drop, and you don't really care about any 5-drops in this deck. Like, it's low feb, and that's kind of it. Or you run ETC to like get around deck building restrictions, like for duplicates, so you can run like double Void Touch, double Raise Dead, but you don't really need that in this deck. Is Sheriff Barrel Brim actually a card? Wait, before I stop, this guy just said that. If you have 20 or less health, open the Badlands Jail, and then the jail is dormant for 3 turns. I feel like it's just too slow. It has to just be too slow. I'm sorry. It feels like it could be funny, but it's probably just not good enough. Like, I don't know. I don't. It seems just like it just seems too bad. Like the jail itself is just not very good. You know what? I was gonna wait for Magma Rager to give me a list. You know, like I did for Mage, but I'll just make it now. Thaddeus, Spill, Charge, Blood, Sworn. Is that what it's called? What is it called? Copy. Battle Worn Faceless, okay. No, yeah, Quest Warrior. Quest Warrior is the worst way to play Dawn Warrior. Probably one of these, to be honest. And then Skipper, Armor, Shield Block. You can run Safety Goggles. Probably just, not the best. Where's Shield Shatter? Do you care about any of these? I don't think so. Draw. You can run the new Draw Taunt card. Roaring Applause. Ankar. Like the Phonix. Battle Rage. How many cards? 30? Maybe not. What am I over on? I guess you don't need Mercenary. I have too much card draw? I don't think that's possible, but... Taunt. I mean, I don't know why I looked it up. It's just dummy. I guess you don't need Shield Block. Excuse me. Am I forgetting anything? Why does it do this? Spill, Thaddeus, Charge. That's the whole combo with Battle Sworn. Draw through your entire deck with Roaring Applause, Battle, Battle Rage, Shield Shatter. I guess Barov. And you got like Skipper Armorsmith to set the whole thing up. I think this is probably about the best you're going to get. I mean, Magma might have a more refined list, but I think this is about the best I'm going to get for it. The whole concept of this one is, since it's less obvious than others, is you Chemical Spill Thaddeus on turn 6. Your cards will be odd, so they'll cost 2 less. Then you can play Battlesworn Faceless on your Thaddeus. Your cards cost 4 less. Then you play Charge, and then another Battlesworn, and then you have 39 damage Charge going face. It's probably the best way to do it with Chemical Spill Thaddeus. If Thaddeus got reverted, there was a theoretical turn 5 combo with Odin and stuff like that, which, sadly we didn't get, but it is what it is. I really wish we got the Odin one, because the Odin one is a lot cooler. Playing Odin on turn 5 and, smacking your opponent in the face for 1,000,000 damage is really funny, but it is what it is. This is just pretty standard skipper deck, but you can actually run target dummy in this list because of Quality Assurance, and Quality Assurance also hits Thaddeus, which, tutors. So, yeah. That's going to be it for this. If you think that I missed any of the, real cool things you can be doing next expansion, let me know below. I don't really think there are that many, new decks you can do. A lot of the cards in Wild are just fucking bad. I'd say that of the 145 cards that are in each expansion, probably maybe only 20 of them are actually playable in Wild next expansion, which is a whole lot less than it was for Showdown in the Badlands. But, yeah. If you enjoy, make sure to, subscribe. If you like the video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.